that you're player one. It's not selfish. You're important. You're player one, okay? And you're doing things your way now. You might not have been before. You might have been operating from a place of people pleasing and that kind of thing. So, and the lyric that came out in this song was, I did what I had to do and I saw it through without exemption. Okay. And with this judgment card that came up, which kind of talks of a call of sorts, I'm noticing him playing his trumpet and these people below responding to him. I feel there is a part of you that felt you had no choice but to pivot and to follow this new path. But the energy that you're currently in, with the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Swords is coming up again as well, is you're willing to see it through without exemption, because you know that this is for you. You finally have that resolution that you are going towards this new destination, and you're happy with that, and you're ready to take it on, which is incredible. So that's it for the songs. There was another few things that came up. The first one, of course, was tigers. And I wrote fierce and confident, and in brackets Queen of Swords energy, because this is what was coming into my head at the time. Eels as well, which I'm not surprised they came up, because there has been a lot, even in the card pools, about electricity, lightning, and electric shocks. I've been getting lots of those myself. That might be something that you're experiencing. And I also put eagles. Eagles are another one that have been coming up. If you, there he is. So eagles as well, a lot to do with protection, a lot to do with being monitored by your guides, by your ancestors, and being led. Okay, and also seeing things from a higher perspective, from a spiritual perspective, from a perspective that incorporates both the spiritual realm and the 3D realm. Okay, we had fireflies as well. Now this is an interesting one, and what came up for me was light bearer. So I'm speaking to people that have an inordinate connection to divine, to source, to the light, and who effortlessly shine that light. It's a part of who you are. It comes to you as naturally as breathing, and what else did I put? Sorry. Light bearer, magnetic. Okay, yeah. So this idea of magnetism. Now, this new state that you're operating out of is increasing your magnetism. Once you get to a certain level of light, it can't be hidden. A star doesn't hide. It just shines. And that's what you're doing now. You are just shining. No matter what anybody says, no matter how people react, you have decided that that is what you are. And so you're just going to do what you've been made to do, okay? Which is absolutely fabulous. And once again, the song Shine by Take That coming up into my head. The other two things that I wrote down was, the first one that we've not spoke about before was the sacral chakra. I'm definitely feeling major sacral chakra energy. I've been pulling a lot of fire cards. It doesn't matter what deck I pull from. There's a lot of fire energy in the readings. And what that tells me is that you are diving into a new sense of passion, a new sense of sensuality, and exploring your desire. Now, this could be spiritual desire. This could be, to do with what path you're on. But I do think that this... with this Lovers cards as well, it's a bit saucy. I do believe that there is kind of an exploration of your sensuality and your sexuality. So that might be something that is really speaking to you at the minute. But there's a lot of passion, a lot of fire, a lot of quick movement. And really it's bringing me to this sacral chakra. The throat chakra as well, of course, we've touched upon authenticity, speaking your voice, the witch wound. Yes, okay. So the other thing that has been coming up, I'm 12 minutes in already and I haven't even started the cards. Okay, let's have a drink. The other thing that's coming up is this idea of stepping from or alchemizing this full energy into the energy of the magician. So if you see here, we go from 0, the beginning of the journey, the fool's journey, and we go to 1, okay? So there is a sort of activation. There are certain manifestations, certain confidence and willpower that is propelling you forward in this new path that you've chosen to take. Now, with the Fool energy, I believe that perhaps we haven't quite transitioned completely into the energy of the magician, but we're currently balancing these two energies. This idea of being spontaneous, childlike, adventurous, ready to welcome in the new. And then this other idea of being based on action and power and confidence. I feel you're inhabiting a lovely space between the two of those currently, which is great energy. And, you know, I'm loving to see them come out after writing it down. Also, this idea of a rebirth, you know, and quantum leaping, switching timelines, whatever it is that you want to refer to it as. There's a heavy energy of just completely entering a new reality, you know, that is so removed from anything that you've experienced before. And this is this idea of quantum leaping, really, you know. What else did we have? Yes. So the last thing that I wrote down, and this is something that came to me before starting the reading, was the film Treasure Planet. Love that film. Absolutely amazing film. So, you know, you could relate to that. That could be your favourite childhood film. It could also have a lot to do with this new adventure, this manifestation of material wealth. Because if you remember the film, he sets out on this adventure. It's kind of a coming of age. Nobody believes in him. Nobody believes he can do what it is that he set out to do. But my God, he does it. You know, he does it. And I'd recommend watching that if you haven't seen it. It's probably on Disney Plus. Okay, so I'm going to end this one here. If you don't want to carry on with the reading, that's fine. But I am going to do several more parts and actually get into the cards that I pulled for this.